Hey guys, the new moon in Cancer is this Friday, July 9th. And if you're wondering what this new moon has in store for you, then watch this video. So, the new moon in Cancer is the most potent new moon of the year, simply because the moon is the ruler of Cancer. So, the new moon in Cancer this year has a number of really interesting things going on, which theme this new moon not just for renewal and rebirth in the fields of the emotions, nurturing, self-care, the things we always think about with Cancer, but actually for rebirth in terms of all of the deep inner struggles that you have faced in the last 18 months. So what's going on with this new moon is it is in opposition to Pluto. And Pluto for the last many years has been in Capricorn. And particularly last year, 2020, Pluto formed a really interesting formation with Saturn and Jupiter, which had a huge amount of energy coming out of it. And it forced a lot of people to look at some deep struggles that were, until that point, hidden in our communities, in our personal lives, in our inner work, different places for different people. So this new moon in opposition to that is opening up an energetic portal to actually move into the space of already integrating that and showing up with the freshness of fresh nurture, fresh love, fresh care in the face of what you have gone through, which has perhaps made you more intense, perhaps made you stronger, and certainly prepared you to show up with a greater degree of love in life. Now, the other thing that's going on here is it is square to Chiron, which means that this new moon, if you engage with it, can really help you bring about some healing. So sometimes we don't heal because we don't want to look at our wounds. And it's silly when you think about it that way because everybody has wounds. But it's a fact of life that the pain of not looking at a wound often is greater than the pain of facing and moving through a wound. So this aspect with Chiron is here to help us remember that even though it's challenging in a moment to look at our wounds, that it's a necessary step to regaining wholeness in any activity. So this formation is giving us a lot of energy of the shadow work, the deep inner work that we've been doing, both in our personal lives and in our communities, our relationships, things like that. Now, there's more. There's always more. And the next piece of it is a really good thing. So it's also an aspect to Neptune, and this one in a much more harmonious way. And this indicates that the healing that we receive during this new moon, the healing that we set our intentions for, the wholeness, the way you want to show up in life joyfully, not in spite of, but built upon what you now recognize as reality. Neptune is coming in to help you pull the reality that you'd like to see from the imaginative realm. So the dream space, the space of ideas and imagination. What can you pull out of the ether, using your mind, using your imagination, using the dream that you have inside to manifest in reality? What do you care about enough that you dream about all the time? What do you want to be? What do you want to do? What do you really love in life? And this is truly an amazing new moon. It's going on with a couple other things. And if you're in my membership program, you'll get a longer video explaining exactly what's going on with those other things and how you can navigate that. But this new moon is really here for us collectively to open to the energy of what it looks like to be whole now, to not be wounded anymore. And not because we've bypassed our wounds or pushed them down or ignore them, but what does it look like to actually have experienced the healing, and to stand in that place of, whether it's totally healed or it's still in process of saying, we know what the future looks like and it is bright. So use this new moon to set that intention, set it for healing, and set it for the wholeness that already always exists inside you. If you want some help with this, I am offering a new moon in Cancer yoga class. This is going to cover everything you need to physically embody and move through these energies and the energies of the complex T-square that's going on, the Mars-Venus conjunction that's going on, by integrating it into your body. So it will be an active yoga class. We'll set new moon intentions. We'll align ourselves with the energies of the cosmos so that you can transmute difficult energies and also integrate the good energies so that you can use them for your highest benefit. So if you're interested in that, it is on Zoom. You will receive a recording afterwards so you can continue to practice it. If you can't attend in real time, you can sign up anyway, and I'll send you the recording after so that you can do it. And it's just, these Astro Yoga classes are a way to integrate the astrology without having to intellectually know the astrology, but to allow the intelligence of the body to take on the energy and align you in a way that you can actually move forward with so much goodness and juice up in your life. So join me for that. Join me for the replay, join me for the live, and I hope that so many new moon in Cancer blessings are coming your way. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful, wonderful new moon.